Welcome to the Gilgal Sculpture Garden. Show you a little tour of this interesting spot in Salt Lake City. I'm not really going to discuss the meaning of all this stuff. You can look it up and interpret it as you will. I'm just here to admire the unique art. So let's go for a little walk. There's all kinds of scriptures and writings all throughout the park. It's very unique artwork. This is all done by one man, or the idea of one man. Of course, he had help along the way. This was in his backyard, sculpted out of stone, and he would hunt for stone, try to find the perfect ones, chisel, and used all kinds of tools to make these things. One guy's vision and dream. Very cool and unique artwork. Of course, you can tell the primary influence is the Mormon Church, which makes sense, being where we are here in Salt Lake City. And I think a lot of the sayings on the rocks and stuff are probably LDS related, but I know not all of them are, and I am not LDS, nor am I an expert on the religion. But from what I understand, he made this not just to be for LDS people, but for everybody, really. Let's zoom in there a little bit. Kind of more of a space to reflect upon your own beliefs rather than push a belief one way or another. All these eagles along the back garden here. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty small little sculpture garden. It's kind of just tucked away in the suburbs of Salt Lake City. Look at that massive birdhouse, bird hotel. Now we'll walk back over here. There's all kinds of cool little sculptures just hidden around here, and most of the rocks have inscriptions in it. How cool is that? Such intricate work. Really well done sculptures for someone who's doing it in his spare time. We'll walk around the back. More of his sculpture work. There we go. Got a foot right there. Legs. Another foot. And the head. And the torso's up there too. So strange and so fascinating and cool. What a project to partake just in your spare time. All the work and effort and money that went into this. And back here is a little shelter that it has informative plaques and signs that kind of tell you how he made all this stuff. His workshop. So again, I'm not gonna go over all the details of this place. You can look it up for yourself, or better yet, come visit it for yourself. Picture of him working on one of the sculptures. It's pretty cool. We were just looking at this. Apparently it was one of his first projects. Anyway, you get the idea. Such a cool little place. Go for a little walk. Through the meandering paths here. In the summertime, it's a really pretty and vibrant garden. Of course, it's winter now. Although we've had a very mild winter, but still not warm enough for plants. Just kind of chill here, I guess. A bunch of benches. And we'll walk around the outer pathways. Check out this last sculpture over here that we haven't looked at. Once again, all these scriptures and random sayings on the ground. Oh, and here's the plaque. Dedication. He was thankful for a lot of people. And here we are, pretty close to where we started. See, it's a small little sculpture park. But it's just so cool and so bizarre. we'll take one little quick look back over here at the Sphinx here. I think this is supposed to be Joseph Smith. You can see the Mormon temples engraved in there. Maybe you can't see it so well on camera, but it is. You know, no matter what your religion, it's pretty cool and spectacular what this guy was capable of in his own backyard. And while it's a quick stop if you're in Salt Lake City, it's definitely worth it to stop here and take a look around. Like I said, no matter what religion you are, it's just a cool representation of what people are capable of, artistically wise. That's going to do it for today's adventure. As always, thank you for joining me and coming on a little walk with me in the Gilgal Sculpture Garden. For those of you who are still watching, you know I appreciate every one of you. Appreciate everybody who supports my work. You can find my books online. Just search my name, Nick Bagley, and you can search Abandoned Utah or Abandoned Idaho. Or you can search for my horror books. It's called Inside the Tortured Mind. Short horror stories I made, and short horror poetry that I made as well. I also have a children's book out called Gretty the Gremlin, Who Was a Cat. If you're looking for a whimsical children's book about a witch and a little adorable cat, feel free to check it out. Anyway, that's my shameless plug. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next one.